Hello Aries, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. Remember, this may not resonate with all Aries individual. Be your story. So this is for Aries, those born in the zodiac sign of Aries or dominant in their chart. The energy's coming in, hopefully new and positive for Aries. Remember, Tarot is here to help, not to hinder. If you don't like the past shown, you can change it. I change mine all the time. The more major arcanas and the double set of cards, the harder it is to change. But you can always change yourself and your circumstances. And by doing that, you can possibly change the total outcome, Ooh, a passionate new beginning. What are you doing that's so passionate and new and exciting? Because that's the incoming energy. A lot of you may be feeling this already been, in the process. Or maybe this is what you're wanting, Let's do with the past energy. Blessings coming in for Aries. Fruition, growth. Empress card. Great card. Obstacle. You may be hanging around and having fun and not really going for it. You may be like sleeping, maybe recovering, maybe going on vacation. And maybe you should be going out there and getting what you're wanting, because this is someone resting up and stuff with the Four of Swords. It could be also, because it's an obstacle here. So you're having, it could be in your way, They also call it the truce card. Someone may want to make a truce, or you may want to make a truce with somebody and they don't want to do it, but it's a lot of things. You got the Four of Wands. They call this completion card, and it is. But it's like a happy home situation or a happy situation. Some of you are liking your home life or going to like a home life. You're doing a passionate beginning. Some of you may be buying a home for all I know. But something gets completed. Ooh, what's coming towards you is love. Man, why don't I get these cards? I never get these cards. It's a love card, and it's in the upright. See, this is the Two of Cups. It is the Two of Cups. Not like the Lover's card, but it's not the major arcana, so you can do something with it for sure. But it's coming towards you, or someone wanting to bring you, emotional partnerships that you love. That could be it too. Ooh, but an argument occurs. What happened there? Maybe that's why the Four of Swords there. You have an argument, and you're not putting down your swords possibly, or someone else isn't. But we'll clarify, and it can change up the story. Remember, you can change this path because you got some good stuff coming. So, take the good and get rid of the bad. Does that make sense? It does to me. Okay, let's find out what the Empress is all about. It's about growth, fruition. I told you all about that. Blessings, the Empress. Why you there in the past for Aries? You may walk away from a blessing. What's that? Or someone may walk away that you counted a blessing. I don't know. But we'll find out. The Empress in the upright. Eight of Cups in the upright while you're there for Aries. Remember, we're doing Mercury in retrograde at this time. We're going to have an eclipse. So a lot of this will be affected by that. And I call them temporary energies also. So keep that in mind. Ace of Swords in reverse. Maybe someone was a little harsh with words. Maybe somebody had to speak their truth. Or maybe someone really didn't and just cut things out. But you got blessings there, and you got a passionate new beginning. Whatever you do, don't self-sabotage. Or maybe you have a reason. I don't know. You can leave it in the comments. But as the obstacle, you got the Four of Swords. So the obstacle is maybe not having a truce. Maybe not laying down your swords. Maybe you should take a little bit of a break. Now that I think about it, now I have to see that Five of Swords. But I see good things coming to you. I just don't want you to have a big argument with somebody at the same time. So Four of Swords in the upright as the obstacle while you're there for Aries. Someone from the past may, irritate you a little, but they're in the upright. So, or whatever the situation from the past is, it's in the upright. So it's not all bad. Or maybe you're wanting to reconnect. I don't know. It could be different for everyone. I'm reading for the masses, so you can give me a little clue in the comments, but the Four of Swords in the upright, Six of Cups in the upright as the obstacle while you're there. Maybe you're not looking at what the positives have to offer. You're not happy. You're not happy with something from the past that you may have taken a break from. And you need to reevaluate this because it's an obstacle. It's something that you can overcome. I do believe that. That's the Nine of Cups. So it could be a misunderstanding or hurt feelings, you know. But I see love or positive emotional messages or people coming towards you. So, but let's get to the current environment. Completion. Four of Wands is about happy home celebrations and just enjoying your home. So, I did see that passionate beginning. Maybe you're buying a home. Maybe you're buying a happy situation. Or maybe you're just starting a happy situation. But it's completion. It's overall completion and you're happy. So, Four of Wands in the upright while you're there for Aries. Queen of Disc could involve the Queen of Disc, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. You could be taking on this energy of practicality, independence. What's that? What else is that? Looked up to from the community. Like I said, practical, a little bit of a perfectionist. But I do see you liking your home and enjoying it and feeling real secure and stable also. So the Four of Wands, the Queen of Discs, both in the upright for Aries while you're there. And something that, they call this the completion card. I call it having a happy home with the Queen of Discs because you got the universe here that's showing that it's not completed. But it could be that when something wasn't completed before, now becomes a completion and you're happy. Because that's the universe in reverse. It also could be that you're dealing with karmic situations from people in the past also. And that Mercury retrograde does that too. I promise you it does. It brings people back or you're thinking about them. It doesn't have to be bring them back. You could be thinking about them or they could be thinking about you. And sometimes they go for it. Someone goes for it. But the outside environment or what is coming towards you is love, the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups coming towards Aries while you're there. Knight of Wands in reverse. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you know how it is when they're in reverse. They got a short temper or they may not be very kind to this love situation, whether it's you or another type, fire type energy. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could just someone, you know, taking on this energy. So Two of Cups in the upright, Knight of Wands in reverse while you're there. I did say Knight of Wands earlier. I might have said King, but it's the Knight of Wands. While you're there for Aries. You know, someone doesn't feel really balanced about this love situation that is coming towards them in the upright. Now, in the end, there may be a argument develop. And a pretty harsh one, too, with, you know, hateful words and kind of like pushing and shoving type stuff. So be careful of this. You don't have to accept this energy. You do not have to do this, Aries. And someone doesn't have to do it with you either. So Five of Swords in the upright while you're there for Aries as the final outcome. Yeah, you feel like there's going to be no success with someone wants to offer you this love situation. It could be for someone in the past. Maybe in the past they had walked away and someone wants to do a passionate new beginning. Whether you or them, but someone starts an argument bringing up the past. They're saying, you know, about all the failures that have occurred with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They're bringing up the past saying, well, this happened and that happened and it's up to you whether you accept this energy or not. But the Five of Swords in the upright, Six of Pentacles in reverse while you're there for Aries. If someone's not taking control, they're not going to make a choice on a situation and they may totally turn it down. There's the Lovers in reverse. That is a major arcana. So I think somebody wants a passionate new beginning with you, or you're wanting it with somebody else. And what could happen, if someone doesn't watch their words or their temper, a big argument can occur, and someone won't make a choice in this situation. It could be with the universe in reverse. Someone keeps on, like I said, bringing up the past of karmic situations that, you know, that need to be let go. Go for your practicality. Go for your happy home, which is available to you. Love is available to you. Blessings are available to you. And a passionate new beginning. But for some reason, down the line, someone gets mad at somebody and spouts off. So be careful that it's Mercury in retrograde, and sometimes we say things that get messed up. So it's up to you whether you accept it or not. You can change this path. It is possible. You can go for all the positive cards and kick the other ones to the curb. It's up to you. And that is your reading, and I will let this go, and I will upload it as soon as I can. Bye.